Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome to another classic episode of John's Gold and Silver. It's great to see all of you. So I just wanted to talk about some of the markets today and some stocks, and hopefully everyone's doing well. I'm off today, so that's nice. But I'm going to mention just some of the stocks today. It looks like a lot of stuff was down, okay? So that's pretty crazy. We have Industrial Nanotech, INTK. It looks like the CEO of this company said he was going to Kuwait for a big oil deal, and it just disappeared, you know? So the stock just keeps dropping. I don't know, guys. We're going to wait and see what happens with this one. We've got CRON, which is the cannabis company. So that's down today, down 3.66. So I am hopeful about cannabis companies into the future, though, but just not right now. Because the short institutions, these hedge funds, are attacking them, a lot of the smaller ones right now. So we've got Arbor Realty Trust. It's down to $16.27. That's a really good one if you believe that the housing market's going to come back up. Okay, so yeah, I really like ABR, but I think it's going down right now. That's why I sold mine. DBGI. This stock is extremely low float. There's only like 1 million shares in the float. So this thing could really pop one day soon. Okay. ARKK, that's the ARK Innovation Fund run by Kathy Woods. I own this one, but it was down 5% today, guys. The markets were really hurting. We have this other one called AIXI, which actually had a really good run from, it went from about $4.75 to about $10. So that was a really good run. Hopefully something like that is what happens with Genius Group. Yeah, a really good run like that. Or look at BBIG and how that relates to Genius Group too, because I think the same thing that happened in BBIG, TRKA, that's going to happen with GNS. So we're going to get a big pump, alright? That's what I think. We've got AMC is $4.80. This is one that a lot of people believe it's going to be a short squeeze. But guys, whenever a lot of people say, oh, it's a short squeeze, it's going to be a short squeeze. Not really, guys. It's just the hedge funds are just letting the stock go up because of deals that the CEO makes with these hedge funds and stuff for funding, okay? So it's all illegal, it's all illegal and corrupt. And the CEO should be more transparent about what they're doing, okay? But this is what happens when you're invested in very small, crappy stocks, you know? There's a lot of corruption, guys, so I just want you guys to know that. So this is why I say buy silver, buy gold, because they can't take that away from you, you know? And they're not going to, they can't short that. So we've got For the Earth Corporation, FTEG. This stock, it looks like it's now defunct because it only traded, it says it's only traded 1 share. For like the past week or two, it just says 1 share has traded. So it does appear to have gone defunct. Which would mean that we lost all our money. Okay, that might be what happened, But we're going to wait and see, but yeah, it appears that it's gone. Crazy. So I had 500 bucks in that. 500 bucks gone. But overall, guys, I did make way more money in FTEG because I was invested in it before. So I made in the thousands of dollars. So I lose 500 this time. I don't really care. But it is a little bit of a disappointment, One stock, I thought it was going to pay us all out again. But maybe it won't. I don't know. I told you this was a risky play the entire time. Okay. Oh, we've got MARA, Marathon Digital Holdings. This is one stock. It's moving down right now because Bitcoin's down to like 29,000, guys. So that's not, too good for this stock. It's probably moving down because, they hiked rates again. And this is really not good for the housing. It's not good for the banking. So I think this is why the markets are kind of moving down a little bit because of the rate increase. So we're going to see, guys. There's claiming that, they're going to cut rates again. So we're going to see if it should happen, next year. But they're making it so it looks bad right now, guys. We've got Hut 8 Mining Corp, HUT. This is one that I bought and I sold. Okay, I made some money on it. I got in, I got out, and then I thought Bitcoin was going to come back down because they're going to raise rates, just like exactly what I told you, and it happened. This is why you guys subscribe to my Patreon. I know what's going to happen before it happens. So Hut 8 mining, yeah, I think it's going to keep on going down here, but then I'm going to buy it, alright? I'm going to buy it back and make money again. Because if you make money in one stock, chances are you can make money in it again, alright? We've got LODE. This is a stock that's commodities based, and right now we're entering a demand destroying event with the recession coming, because I told you guys that with the yield curve, that whenever the yield is inverted like it is now, there's always a recession that follows, okay? So this is not good for commodities, so look for LODE to go back down. So this is what happens, guys. The markets just keep swinging around because of news that they put out. Oh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. They're going to cut rates, the markets fly up. They're going to raise rates, the markets drop. It's very manipulative what they're doing, and it causes massive price swings. So LODE, I want to buy that, but I'd like it to go down more. All right. First Columbia Gold Corp, FCGD. So this one, it can go to zero, but it's gold based. So any stock with gold in its name is going to skyrocket when the price of gold does. So this is not going to really go up though until like next year. Okay. So FCGD, you might be able to buy it for 0001. Right now it's going for 0003. I own like 1.8 million, but when it goes down to 0001, I'll probably buy a little bit more if the gold story still looks to be playing out. And to me, it looks like gold's going to skyrocket soon because the dollar is going to really tank, and that means gold's going to go up, guys. We've got JEPI. This is the JP Morgan equity, and guys, like I say, yeah, it's okay to put 15% of your money into micro cap and nano cap stocks because they're a big risk, but they also have the potential for big rewards, you know. But if you really want to be safe, you know, buy some JEPI, because a lot of sophisticated investors that I know personally, you know, Gregory Mannarino, he owns a lot of JEPI, and it pays a huge dividend every month. Okay. So guys, what we should do is we should be making money at our job, but we should also be making money through these dividend stocks, okay? So that right there is two sources of income. If you own dividend stocks and you work at a job, that's two sources of income. So that's more than most people have. Most people only have one. So then what you have to do is go from 2 to 3, okay? And then 3 to 4, okay? So this is our plan. This is what I want to help all of you guys do. I want to get into this a lot more in future videos. So please hit the like, and if we get enough likes, I'll make a future video on how to become successful and go from your net worth of, you know, negative 50,000 to positive 50,000. Or if you're already positive, how you get more. You know, I want to go through all this with you guys. Please give it a like. We've got WISA Technologies. That thing just dropped a little bit. Crazy. A big one right now, AI. This thing is down 10% today, guys. But guess what? It was way up yesterday, okay? We had that, yeah, a big spike yesterday, and then that's what often happens is after a big spike, it dips, okay? So, and AI, this is like, AI is basically the future, guys. Every company that has an intelligent CEO and good people working for it knows that they should be looking into AI. And if you want to invest in AI, what do? You go on Google and you type in AI stocks. What's the first one that comes up? AI. This is it, guys. C3 AI. But guys, that might be part of the reason why it's already over $40 a share, okay? So this company, it ain't really worth that much right now. The only reason it's priced that high is because of the hype, the momentum, and people believe that in the future, this thing will really go way up high, okay? But it's actually too soon, in my opinion. We've got SOUN. This is one that I sold it at $4.85. And now it's come all the way back down to $2.27. So yeah, if you guys want to make, and I made a lot of money on that, so if you guys want to make really good trades, just join the Patreon, and then I'll put out stuff about how you can make better trades, okay? And don't listen to a lot of these other guys, because they really don't look into the SEC filings as much as I do. They don't look into all the details and stuff like that. So a lot of these guys, Yeah, they're just pumping up stocks because the company pays them. You know, like Moon Market, he gets paid to pump it up. You know, it's stupid, really, but it is. This is the world we live in, guys. One stock I really like is Blink Charging, BLNK, Blink Charging. It's going for only $6.12. I made a lot of money in this one. I bought it when it was around like $1.75, and then I sold it somewhere around 15 bucks. And then obviously, guys, it ran higher than that. Okay, but I was a lot more inexperienced. This was back in 2021. Okay. With the knowledge that I have now, I would have held it to the peak and then sold. So I take all of this knowledge that I learned and I want to give it to you guys, help you guys out. But I hope you join the Patreon, because I will at least want to get something for it, because it takes a lot of time to make these videos, guys. Okay, so if you should own PDBC. This is not financial advice. Nothing on this video is financial advice, but you probably should own PDBC. Especially if you don't have any commodity stocks, because guys, PDBC, it pays a dividend and it's into commodities. They really chase that dividend though, so they're going to be in anything that gives you a dividend. It's just like JEPI. You're making big money on this stuff when you hold it year after year, and then what you do is you reinvest those dividends, okay? And then when you're ready to retire, you stop reinvesting the dividends. You take them. You take that paycheck, okay? They'll send you a check, your dividend check. And then you can use that to buy your food, to pay your rent when you're old man or an old woman, okay? What we want to do on this channel, on John's Gold and Silver, or Stocks and Crypto, whichever of my channels I'm posting this on, is we want to set ourselves up for a good retirement. Not only that, we want to make a lot of money so that we can have enough money to find that woman that we have always wanted and start a wonderful family, okay? And I don't want you guys just to get rich so you can go running around blowing money, flirting with different girls, spending money on all these women. I want you to get rich so you can start a family, alright? So you're going to do whatever you want to do, I know, but I'm giving you guys the keys to the Lamborghini here on a lot of this information, a lot of these stocks, and I don't really want you to use it for nefarious purposes, you know? I want you to use it for good purposes, be a good person, okay? We've got, oh yeah, MAC, Macerich. This is a REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust. The other big one is SPG, Simon Property Group. So these are two you want to own, in my opinion. MAC, I'm ahead on that. I'm in the green right now. I think I bought it around 10, and now it's around 13. So I'm doing wonderful on that. We've got Rubis Therapeutics. It's 0.018. That's really, really cheap, guys. But it's a company that's really pretty crap, but it can still get a pump, okay? The biggest story today, probably, in my opinion, was it was Rite Aid. Because, yeah, I told you guys, I thought Rite Aid was looking cheap. I mentioned it to you guys often, you know. I said, this is really cheap. I think it's going to go up. Look what happened. Today it skyrocketed. It went absolutely nuts. So it was up like 55% or something like that today. I was actually watching this stock when I was at, what was it called? It was that smoothie place. Tropical Cafe. Yeah, that's it. And I was drinking my smoothie, watching Rite Aid. I was like, the thing was going straight up. And I was like telling my buddy, when Rite Aid was rated about $2.74, I was like, this is about all it's got. What happened after that? Dropped. It's like, I called it, guys. So I knew it was going to run up, and then I pretty much knew the peak. So guys, it's not super hard to figure out these peaks once you get really used to stocks. Here's one of my favorites, INDO. This is like a meme oil play, okay? All these oil stocks start coming out, people come out of the woodworks to buy these oil stocks when oil starts to skyrocket, okay? So if you do want to take part in that, then you buy INDO, not financial advice, but INDO went up to like 45 bucks when oil skyrocketed. So we could see INDO make a huge move again, okay? And I do believe oil is going to go up to over $200 a barrel. Okay? We've got IAM Gold, New Gold, and Gold Resource all down. Gold stocks are all down today because we're going into this demand-destroying event. So I do expect a lot of stuff to come down right now. I've been telling you this, guys. Turns out, it seems like I'm right today anyways. We've got Green Grow Technologies, GRNH. This is one that if the cannabis sector goes, then you're going to make a fortune in GRNH. But if the cannabis sector does not go, then you're going to lose a fortune in GRNH. So I do believe that personally that the cannabis stocks are going to go way up again. Okay. And then I'll get into DPST. This is the Direct on Daily Regional Banks. So this is all like middle-sized to big banks. And I think this one has a dividend. I personally own this stock. And I told you all to buy it when it was about, I think when it was about like $52. And now it's up to $85. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Another stock that I'm in right now that it's kind of crazy to be in this one, but like I said, guys, I invest 15% of my money into crazy stocks. Okay, they could burn you, or you could make a fortune. I've made a lot of money in the past on some of these crazy stocks. All right, this is called Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBYQ. I have a lot of stuff on my channel, John's Gold and Silver, so go check that out. I put out a lot of stuff on Bed Bath & Beyond, where I'm actually going inside the stores that are closing and showing you everything, the prices. You know, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty weird. So Bed Bath & Beyond is it's actually kind of moving up. If it starts to go down below this level, it might be pretty bad. Okay, but so hopefully it can stabilize right here. But a lot of people believe that there's a secret deal going on with Ryan Cohen, Carl Icahn, and something's going to happen with this. And I do know they're keeping a lot of their stores open. And they sold off a lot of their leases, okay? And when they sold off a lot of their leases, they were able to pay off a lot of their debt, okay? So it may be true, it may be so that they only have around $600 million in debt right now, guys. And everyone thought they had $5.2 billion in debt. I think it could be a whole lot lower than that. And I think Bed Bath & Beyond is set to be one of the biggest meme stocks in history. I think it could go to $50 to $100. A lot of people are just saying $80, you know, it's a good round number. A lot of people really think it's going to $80, guys. So I think Bed Bath & Beyond, it's one you got to be in, just so you can be a part of history. Because if this thing does go, just like GameStop, and you don't, you're going to be so mad at yourself probably for the rest of your life, okay? So yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond, that's when you just got to buy it. Just buy a whole bunch of it, okay? I'm buying it like every day. And then we've got... yeah, Genius Group. I think Genius Group's going to skyrocket because they just had their court date for when they're going to do their dividend distribution of their stock ERL that's on the digital blockchain. So they cannot short the stock on the digital blockchain. So they can't make that go to zero, guys. So so that's going to, before they give us that dividend, I think the stock's going to go up. And then after they do, it's probably the stock will go down. And I do think that there is a secret deal happening between Roger Hamilton and the hedge funds. Like, the CEO is acting like he's suing these hedge funds, but in the same token, he's making secret deals with them to dilute shares into this next pump, okay? So you saw how TRKA pumped, and I knew it. I knew when TRKA was 13 cents, it was going to go way up. How did I know the future, guys? I can't tell you. I don't want to tell you. But the next one is GNS. TRKA was my last big winner. GNS is going to be my next big winner. Not financial advice, only entertainment, okay? So that's what I truly believe, though. So GNS, they're trying to bleed it out right now, and then to try to get people away, to get people to run away, and then they're gonna, because they don't want a lot of people on board when they skyrocket, when this stock skyrockets. They want to make the price go up as fast as they can, as far as they can, with as few people on board, okay? And then they want everyone to buy it at the top, you know? That's what they want, and that's probably what's going to happen. These hedge funds are experts at doing deals like this. So yes, I do believe there's a secret deal going on. The UVXY, that's the volatility index, that's up 14%. At one point it was up 22% today, guys. So I told you guys, anytime you see the stock market go down, you want to be buying the UVXY. So I was making money today, guys. I don't tell all of you exactly all of my trades because I don't get anything hardly, but I can get more involved with that in my future trades, trying to get a few more people on board on the Patreon, and then because it's a lot of work, guys. And then also, guys, the UVIX was up 18% today, and that thing was up a little bit more than that too. So this is the other volatility index that whenever you think the stock market's going to tank, you buy it, okay? So I was making big money today, guys. Oh, Silicon Valley Bank, SIVBQ. That thing has been tanking. Like, I told all of you during the beginning of the summer that SIVBQ was going to go way up. Guess what happened? It did, okay? You can't make this stuff up, guys. I said it was going to go up and it went up. But then, of course, now it's coming way back down, okay? This is what happens oftentimes after a pump. It bleeds out, okay, guys? Also, I told a lot of people to buy these banks, SIVBQ, SBNY. I told you to buy it when they were cheap. What happened? You didn't believe me, so I know a lot of you that bought it after it went up. You said, oh, I'll buy it now. It looks like he was right. But that's when you should be selling it. So when I tell you to buy it, that's when you frickin' buy it. Everyone goes, oh no, I'm not going to listen to this guy. And then the thing shoots way up, and then they buy it. But they're buying it too late after it's already gone up. And a lot of you haven't been in these markets for too long. I understand. You make mistakes. And this is what you have to do. If you're not going to listen, you're going to have to pay your dues. You're going to have to, it's going to cost you, okay? And that's how you learn. That's how I learned, but I'm trying to make it so you don't have to pay your dues. I'm trying to tell you guys, when I say something, you buy it when I say it. It's like, it's causing me so much frustration, guys, to see you guys buy stuff at the top when I say you should have bought it beforehand. I don't know. That's life, okay? So I'm not going to let it upset me. Whatever. It is what it is. But thank you guys so much for continuing to support me. Especially we got Ramiro and Luke are still, I think they're still with the Patreon. I know Luke's with the Patreon. I haven't checked out the Patreon in a few days. So hopefully we still have those Patreon members. And like I said, I'm trying to bring in a few more. And then I'll start putting some better stuff out, guys. So I really appreciate it. Please spread the word. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. And then remember, silver, gold. Do I have any silver over here? I don't think I have any silver at the table. But it's probably in my safe. I don't know, guys. It's sitting around here somewhere. But thank you guys so much for joining in, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.